Hello everyone, this is Prashant and I take care of pre-sales activity for Extreme Networks at Info Technologies Private Limited. Today I'm going to share one of my customer experience where we were able to get the customer mind share on Extreme Cloud IQ, and then I will also showcase some of the key USPs of Extreme Cloud IQ which help us in getting the customer view. So here I have taken a customer from education vertical where they have multiple branches and 50 plus establishment across India. So the business issues of the customer was to reduce the dependency on the controller and having more visibility on the network as well as the security side. So the anxiety question I asked to the customer, what if the controller goes down, how it will impact you, right? Then customer is opened up and then I noted down some of the key problem statement which can also be seen on the screen. So first one was controller dependency. So customer had a legacy hardware based controller where their control management as well as data plane were tunneled to the controller for security reason, right? But at the same time, it was creating issues since the controller was getting choked due to heavy data load on the controller, as well as user were experiencing slowness in the network. Then the second issue was scalability and security. So at the beginning, customer thought that 5,000 AP will be more than sufficient for their environment, but later or sooner they realizes that these many APs will not be sufficient to cater the users since they were expanding exponentially. And security wise also they didn't have visibility in the network. Then they had a complex licensing structure, right? Because when I was speaking to the customer told me that they have a multiple license for multiple features, like for example, for AP adoption they had a separate license, for policy enforcement they had a separate license, for RF management they had a separate licenses. So customer was very confused, right? But how to use those licenses, why so many licenses are required, and they don't know how to use those licenses. So it was very confusing for them. Then the other challenges were difficult to manage guest onboarding. So they had a separate license for guest as well as a user, right? For guest, they didn't had any visibility in the network. And then the other challenge was a lack of network visibility across multiple branches. So they had multiple branches, as I said, right? So the head central location they had placed the controller, and the other location just AP was there, and it is communicating to the controller via internet. And if the link is down between the AP and the controller, then the complete branch they didn't have any visibility on those branch location, as well as user onboarding was not happening when there is no connectivity between AP and controller. So these were the some of the problem, and then after hearing this problem, I stated some of the solution, which is again in the right side of the display you can see. So the first one was a truly distributed architecture. So here I have given I have told about the cooperative control architecture of Extreme Cloud IQ, which ensures that you don't need any controller in the in the cloud, or you don't need any hardware controller, even you don't need a virtual controller. So each AP has a feature of inbuilt control feature, right? Then the other benefit of Extreme Cloud IQ is simple, secure, and scalable. So it is very easy to configure, simple to manage, simple to troubleshoot. Then we also provide as Extreme ISO 27001 certificate, right? So basically they are already 27001 and GDPR certified data center as well as their application. So none of the in this industry have ISO 27001 certified for their data center as well as for the application. Scalability wise also there is no such challenge, since you don't need any hardware controller, so there is no such limitation. Easy and portable licensing, so we just have a small one license for advanced features, and we don't need any licenses for basic configuration. Then I also told about the PPSK features, like you don't need any certificate to be installed or manage a .1x authentication server. So it is very easy to configure and easy to manage. Then we have a real-time network visibility. So all the location will be communicating to the Extreme Cloud IQ, and the manageability wise also it is very easy to manage from Extreme Cloud IQ. Then total cost of ownership will also decrease, since you don't need any hardware controller, you don't need skilled engineers to configure Extreme Cloud IQ, since you don't need .1x authentication, because the same feature is available within PPSK. Then apart from that, we have given the what value we have given to the customer is faster resolution and zero dependency on hardware, ISO 27001 certified data center and application both first in class, then only vendor on cloud gen 4 with ML and AI. So this is very unique again. So basically Extreme Cloud IQ, it has a feature of ML and AI where they can uh, they can identify if any configuration in the network can create any issue in the future, right? So basically it can check and then it can alert the backend in the backend of Extreme networks that there might be any configuration challenges, and it can create issues in future. So in the backend of Extreme network, they can verify it, and then if really it can create issues in the network, then they can get in they will get in touch with the customer and they can rectify it. Apart from that, they also have RMA features where this ML and AI can read the access point or the devices, which if any devices are failed and if it is not booting, so these because since the use of ML and AI, they can uh, generate RMA by their itself. Then we also have a lifetime log retention period, which helps in maintaining the compliance, right? So uh, basically other vendors, if you see, they just provide 60 days or 90 days of log retention period, but as Extreme we have a lifetime log retention period available. So the proposed product we had is we have given 410C for medium dense environment, and for highly dense environment, we have given export 510C, and we also have given license Copilot for PPSK and advanced ML and AI features. Then apart from that, we shown demo as well as the POCs to customer, and customer was very happy while seeing the POCs. And then after that, we submitted the report, and we won the case. So this is all about the scenario of my customer. And now I will quickly take you to the demo of the Extreme Cloud IQ. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Extreme Cloud IQ. So what is Extreme Cloud IQ? Extreme Cloud IQ is a single pane of glass with ML and AI capability, which deliver unified full stack management of wireless access point, switches, and SD-WAN router. So now quickly see how to onboard the devices, right? So to onboard the devices, we have two options. Either you can click here and then you can give the serial number here and upload the CSV file, and then you can click on next, and then you have to just click some of the you have to just click on next, and you can configure it. Otherwise, you also have other way. So you just have to click on manage and then click on device, and then click on plus sign. So here you have a add, just click here, then you have a quick add devices and advanced onboarding. So if you click on quick add device, so you again give a serial number of access point, and then give the device with location, which is optional, and then add the devices. So this is how simple it is to onboard the devices. Now let us see the configuration. So network policy, here you just have to click on configure and then network policy. So here you have a network policies dashboard, right? So you can create as many network policy you want to create. So for configuration, you just have to click on the wireless devices or switches or router, whatever it is there. You just have to click on that and click on next. Then we have wireless network, right? So here you can define the SSID of the access point. So here we have .1x authentication, WPA2, PSK, PPSK, WPN open for guest authentication. We also have MAC authentication, which can be done. Then we have a device template where you can just click add, and then you can onboard the devices and you have a predefined device template available. Then we have additional settings where you can have DNS and SNMP server you can configure. Then for deploying the access point, you can just have to click on deploy policy, select the access point, and upload the configuration. That's all. So this is how easy it is to configure. Now let us see some of the features what Extreme Cloud IQ has. So just come to MLN Insight. So here you have Network 360 plan and Network 360 monitor. So just click on Network 360 plan. Here you can upload the floor plan of your location, and you can basically simulate uh, simulate uh, uh, the access point in a real time. So I don't have any APs. We don't have any floor plan uploaded, so I cannot show here. Apart from that, we have a network 360 monitor where you can have you can select the device and client and Wi-Fi, and then you can see the health of those services. Like for example, you have a device health of this any access point is there, so you can click on device health and you can see the scorecard of the devices, right? So you can see the overall score, device availability, configuration, etc. Apart from that, if you click on the client network client 360, then here you can see a user based uh, view. So basically you can see there are so many users are connected, what is the IP address of the user, and the device which it is connected, what is the channel if it is connected. So you just click on MAC address and then you can see to which AP this device is connected, what is the usage, RSSI value, noise on the floor, all those stuffs can be seen. So for example, if you select this device, so here you can see the usage, RSSI value, noise floor on the here, right? So you have 1 hour, 2 hour, or 4 hours. You can select the day, month, or time. Based on that, you can see the report. Then we also have here you can see the for troubleshooting. You can see if any challenges are there while connecting to the in access point. If any issues are there, it will show you in red color, right? So if you want to troubleshoot, you just have to click here and then you can select troubleshoot now, and then you can troubleshoot it. Or you also have an option of VLAN probe here. So if you come down, you can see the device configuration. So basically this device doesn't support new MIMO, it is just normal CSU MIMO client, and it support 1x1 MIMO with one special stream. Then it also has a one ABGN supportable device, right? Now this is all about ML and AI. Now coming to the cloud view. So here you can see how many devices are connected to Extreme Cloud IQ, how many of those are PPSK users. So this is all about Extreme Cloud IQ. I hope it was good. Thank you for watching.